Hey everybody, welcome back. You know, it seems like nobody can have a nice, polite conversation about politics. Well, one reason for that is differences in ideology. So smash that like button ever so politely and let's get started. So AB.gov focuses almost exclusively on three ideologies: conservative, liberal, and libertarian. In the next two videos, we're going to get very specific on these ideologies and explore their positions on economic and social policies. One of my goals in this section is to try to help everybody understand how it's possible that a reasonable, thinking person could ascribe to each of these ideologies and present the very best version of each of them. Recall that political ideology refers to a consistent set of ideas and beliefs about the purpose and scope of government. How much power should the government have, and how big and strong or small and weak should it be? Let's go alphabetically. Conservatives typically favor traditional American values: respect for authority, law and order, and strong national defense. If you're not a conservative, you might respond incredulously, "What's so great about tradition? History is full of bad stuff we need to change." There's a parable known as Chesterton's fence that might shed some light. Imagine that you buy a huge piece of land, and one day as you're inspecting your new property, you randomly come across a fence, and you have no idea why the fence is there. So your inclination may be to pull the fence up. After all, you don't know why it's there. But fences don't just spring up out of the ground. Somebody put it there. And surely there was a reason why they did it. In fact, they might have known more about this land than you do. The moral of the parable is that changes shouldn't be made until you understand the reasoning of the current state of affairs. Liberals, aka progressives, are usually very concerned with equality, both economically and socially, and they often favor a bigger, stronger government to try to legislate the equality that they see as desirable. People who aren't liberal might wonder why it seems like liberals are always trying to change things. Liberals typically view societal problems as a struggle between the oppressors and the oppressed. And the goal of liberals is to empower people and groups that have been historically disadvantaged or oppressed. And they view the power of government as a key method to rebalancing power away from the powerful oppressor group. As such, they're much more comfortable than conservatives with experimenting with new policies, focusing on what's presently wrong and willing to try things that may or may not improve things, but they favor trying something. And then there's libertarians who are all about freedom, and I mean all about freedom. Libertarians favor a very weak federal government whose main purpose is to protect individual freedom. Really, the only time it's okay to limit somebody's freedom is to stop them from infringing on another person's freedom. Libertarians have ideas pretty similar to a lot of the founders, acknowledging that there needs to be some governmental power, but they are super suspicious of it having too much power. They want people to be free to make their own decisions and live their own lives. Sure, there are a handful of things that it's reasonable to use government for, like defense and protecting property rights, maybe roads and sewage systems, but beyond these basic tasks, everything else should be up to the people. They are extremely distrustful of the coercive powers governments have to force citizens to do something, and as such, they're pretty big fans of the Bill of Rights. Okay, so the title of this section is Ideologies of Political Parties. Among the two major parties, liberals tend to find a home in the Democratic Party, while conservatives are more likely to be Republicans. Libertarians, though, don't fit neatly into either party. There is a Libertarian Party, which is the largest of the third parties, and some may choose to hold their nose and vote for the lesser of two evils, and others might just sit out the game altogether. So these are the three groups that the AP exam focuses on, but I want to make the disclaimer that there are plenty of other ideologies out there, and there are wars going on right now in the Democratic and Republican parties over the ideological direction of the party. There are portions of each party that are much more populist in nature, advocating for much stronger governmental power to achieve their policy goals. For Republicans, it's more of a nationalist populism, focusing on anti-immigration and anti-trade policies that put it into conflict with more traditional conservatives. For Democrats, the populist wing sometimes self-describes as democratic socialism and wants much higher taxes and significantly more government regulation, control of the economy, and expansion of government programs. And the ideology of Americans matters and influences public policy. This country has gone through various eras, some more liberal, others more conservative. And not surprisingly, when one ideology dominates at a certain time, the policies of that era reflect that. Okay, only 2 videos left in this unit, and we're gonna get a lot more specific about the economic and social policies of each ideology, but until next time, this has been a Lamani production. Thanks again for watching, I hope that it helped. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and if you've decided you're ready to kill it in AP Gov, take a look at the Ultimate Review Packet, and I will see you in the next video.